The basic rules in wrestling is you get 2 points for a takedown, you get 2 points for a turn, and the goal is to ultimately either pin your opponent's shoulder blades to the mat or make sure at the end of the 6 minutes that you have more points on the board than he does. Your big center area, that's the mat, that's my office, that's my business, that's where I go to work at. The big thing is I want to control that center because if you get pushed out, you stepped out, you're giving up a point every time. Now what makes it a lot of fun is sometimes, you're going to get going, sometimes you play that edge of the mat and you step out, but sometimes you're right at the edge and you can redirect at the time. So it's a combo of kind of like sumo wrestling while I'm trying to take you down within those diameter of the wrestling mat. Well, Greco-Roman wrestling, you can only use attacks from the waist up. You're not allowed to use your legs to kick, to trip. I'm not allowed to attack the legs. Anything. Freestyle is the whole body. The big difference is one, you're using a lot more throws, there's a lot more strength. It's a lot harder to get takedowns and just turn somebody with Greco because you can only attack half the body. But in freestyle, you have a lot more to attack, but then again, you also have a lot more to defend. So wrestling is your physical development, your technical development, and then your mental approach on the mat. A wrestler needs all three things to be successful, and you can't say that one of those things are more important than the other. A full-rounded wrestler is somebody who can run faster than a sprinter, run longer than a distance runner, is more agile than a gymnast. We are everything combined into the hardest and oldest sport in the world. We're using everything. When I hit a double leg on somebody to take somebody down, that starts with getting my feet in the mat. I'm using my arms to pull you in. I'm using my hips and my core, and my legs to drive up and through, and then I'm using my agility to come back down and control on top of you. Wrestling is using my body to control your body. Wrestling is physical chess, and what I like about wrestling is you don't have to wait your turn. So I can attack. And again, in chess, you have different strategies. And some people are more defensive, some people are more offensive. So it really depends on you, but the greatest thing about the sport is any style can end up winning the match. So you win a match either by pinning your opponent, which is getting their shoulder blades to touch the mat and holding them there with control, or you can win a match by having more points at the end of the 6 minutes. So again, you score your points off of takedowns, you score your points off of turns, and you score your points off of like throws and counters. In wrestling, the ultimate goal is the pin. You get the pin, that ends the match. If you're winning 8-0 and you get pinned, you still lose the match. That ends the match. That's like killing the king in chess. There's also a tech fall. So if you're down by 10 points, the match is over. It's kind of like the 10-run rule in baseball. So my favorite thing about wrestling is you're imposing your will against the other guy. Again, he's strong, he's fast, he knows technique, but then a lot of times it comes down to this. So it's whoever wants it more, whoever can really impose their will on the other person.